Russian news agency Sputnik claims that China and Russia had become world leaders in trade surplus in 2022. This statistic has raised doubts about the impact of US-led sanctions against Russia for invading Ukraine. Now, according to both reports, China and Russia broke their own previous record in trade surplus. China's trade surplus grew by 30% in 2022. It reached an all-time high of $877.6 billion. Russia also increased its surplus by 1.7 times, hitting a record $333.4 billion. The study done by Sputnik was based on data from the national statistical agencies of the world's 60 largest economies. As per the U.S. Census Bureau, the United States imported goods worth nearly $14,500 million from Russia last year. U.S. imports from Russia had crossed $500 million by January this year. Russia's most important export destinations are its neighboring countries. About 35% of all Russian exports go to neighboring countries like Poland, Belarus, China and Kazakhstan. Russia's exports to the United States and Europe have dipped since Moscow's invasion of its neighbor Ukraine. The value of Europe's imports from Russia has fallen by 53% between March and December last year. U.S. imports from Russia have also declined rapidly since March last year. Despite all this, Russia moved up to second place among major economies in the world. Early in March, France also imported enriched uranium from Russia. The move has been described as scandalous by NGO Greenpeace. This move is also a sign of France's dependence on Russia's nuclear industry, which is not covered in the sanctions slapped against Moscow. Now, according to the NGO, 25 cylinders containing Russian enriched uranium arrived in France early this month. Russia's trade surplus reached an all-time high despite the sanctions, which once again proves that the United States and allies need to do a lot more than economic sanctions against Russia if they want to rein in on them. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.